After going through the program right now, what is a shift that happened after the program?
I can even feel that shift right now. When I talk, I feel the confidence inside my body. If you are more confident, your body, your face, your talk is so much different in a good
Very
way.
true. During the program, how did you feel about the program?
So actually, my main reason, because the one that I mentioned about presenting and so on, is actually
Right.
my second reason. Uh, the thing that was so big, the one that I mentioned, was actually an important interview to one of the top universities.
Hey everyone, in today's success story series, we have Farah, who is from Indonesia. Yeah, who is a senior program manager in IT and Automotive company. So Farah joined us few weeks ago, and the transformation that I see in Farah and the kind of smile, broad smile that she has right now, it's just amazing. So here we are recording the success series with her, the success story series. So Farah, welcome.
Thank you, Coach. Thank you so much for all the warm welcomes, not only today, but also like for the past weeks. Yeah.
Thank you, Farah. And Farah, I am so excited. See, the entire journey that we had for the last 6 weeks was
Mm.
amazing with you. We had definitely, I had seen the entire transformation in you from the beginning, the day you joined till now. You are whole different person, right? The transformation I have witnessed as a mentor. But
Yeah.
now, before we talk about everything, how are
Mm,
you feeling and what are you doing and all of the other things,
mm,
I
mm.
want to know that what was your situation before joining my program? How was your situation in with regards to your speaking skills?
Yeah. Okay. So as you know, like a senior program manager, I did until now do so many things in the office, right? Because all of the programs in the company kind of are managed by me. So I need to talk a lot to people. I need to manage them. I need to present my proposal to almost all levels in the company.
Right.
So speaking skills is something that is so much in highlight for my role. And I really feel at that time that my speaking skills is not so good. Not only because I'm not an English speaker, because I'm using bahasa, I mean my own language,
Right.
but more into my public speaking, because there are more than one people, so it's included as a public in the meetings, in presentation to the whole company, updating the company updates and so many things. And at that time, you know what, my articulation is, was so bad. So when spoke, people don't directly understand what I say. So they usually confirm, do you mean like this? Or usually the superiors, like the C levels, when they ask again
Uh,
about what I actually said. But yeah, but I will say about the transformation later. So that's my situation before joining your class, coach. Yeah.
Amazing, amazing, amazing. So, so that now that you have learned,
Mm.
because you
Yeah.
mentioned that these are the challenges that you were facing where you're not able to articulate, where people were
Yeah.
like, oh, what do you mean by that? People used to
Yeah.
ask you the second time, and
Mm.
you were not able to express the way you should express as a
Right. Right.
manager, because you
Yeah.
have been presenting a lot and you represent your entire team, right?
Yeah.
So after going through the program right now, what is a shift that happened after the program?
Yeah. I can even feel that shift right now. When I talk, I feel the confidence inside my body. Like the energy is different. Maybe I mean, the audience can understand that feeling, but if you are more confident, your body, your face, your talk is so much different in a good
Very
way.
true. Yes.
Better. so much better, right? And that is what I feel right now. I feel so much confident, not only during one-on-one talk like this. During my interview, I had interview also that was so important for my life. And then I was also, like having so much presentations. I also interviewed people
Wow.
because yeah, I'm currently finding candidates for my team, and also I was also required to interview more senior people. So like confidence is so much important and more important along the way, and I feel it's no longer become an issue for me right now. Yeah, yeah,
Amazing, amazing. I see that happiness in you. I see that confidence in you. And I am feeling the same energy because,
yeah,
people can sense the energy and I see
yeah,
that
yeah,
energy. I can feel that energy. Your
yeah.
body language has improved a lot. You see, you're sitting like
Yeah.
this. And I remember you used to sit like this.
Yeah, yeah,
So
that's
there's a
right.
lot
That's
of
right.
shift. And I'm glad
Mm,
that, Farah, that
mm,
you are able to see a lot of difference.
mm,
And
mm,
like I
mm.
already told you, that I have witnessed that journey, the transformation of yours, and I'm so happy that you're happy by end of the training, and that's what I
Yeah,
look forward for, right?
yeah, yeah.
So Farah, tell me
Mm.
that during the program, how did you feel about the program, and how did the program help you out throughout the journey?
Yeah, yeah, sure, sure. So maybe I'll start with telling you my background, right? Like, like
Yes.
the main reason why I applied
Right.
to your course. So actually, my main reason, because the one that I mentioned about presenting and so on, is actually
Right.
my second reason. Uh, the thing that was so big, the one that I mentioned, was actually an important interview to one of the top universities. And I was really looking forward to be accepted to this university. And that's why my issue in articulation is actually really important for me to tackle, and that's why I applied to your course, because if I can say what I would like to express, what I actually think about, I can go anywhere,
Right.
including this top
Very
university.
true. Right.
Yeah, so yeah, I applied at that time, and throughout the journey, I mean, throughout our practices, our sessions, was kind of like a roller coaster, I would say, because it's up and down. My spirit in the beginning is so high. I mean, so great, but then because there was practice every day, and I need to juggle between my, oh, it's just a 5 minutes or less, because the
Right.
daily practice was
Right.
also about 3 minutes, even 1 minute. But
Right.
you or I at that time, I mean the students need to have a time or spend their time, right, for it. And that's the challenge for my persistence, I would say, because throughout the journey I need to complete all of these practices that
Right.
turn out actually really help me. That's the key. I mean, like the challenges of daily practices are the things that I need to tackle. And finally, because of these practices, I can be like this. I mean, I can be this
Amazing.
confident. I can go beyond my comfort zone of being lazy on my bed. I can stand up to like doing my daily practice. And then during the week, we also have at least two sessions, right, coach?
Right.
One-on-one
Right.
session.
Right. Right.
Uh, and it's really energizing. I don't know why, but yeah, meeting you and also practicing the public speaking, maybe it because it energizes my confidence level. It increases my confidence level, so it's making me happy. I don't know why. Like today, for example. Yeah. So I would say the thing that makes me really happy from this course is that the daily practice is like a love-hate relationship, and also one-on-one session with you. Although our practices are actually about public speaking, but I learn more than public speaking from you. And yeah, and finally, at the end of the journey, right now, all of the expected transformation that I had in the beginning is obtained by me. And I guess it's more than it. I know you in person. I know more people so in the group. So it's really cool to be here. Yeah.
Oh, wow, wow, wow. Amazing. Thank you so much, Farah.
Yeah.
And I'm so happy to hear this again. I have no words, but it's all about your consistent efforts too. Like you mentioned, that definitely juggling between your professional work and your daily task, you made it and you were consistent enough to do your
Yeah.
task, and that's the result that we are seeing today, right?
Mm, mm,
And
mm,
I have met a lot of people who give excuses, telling that, oh, I don't have time because I have a lot of work, I cannot join the program,
yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
have time for it.
Mm,
And
mm,
but
mm,
still
mm.
people are used to living with the pain.
Yeah,
But
yeah, yeah.
there are people like you who are not a excuse giver, but they are a action taker, right?
Yeah.
So because of which, right now that you have spent 6 weeks of time
Mm,
with me,
mm,
next 16 years or next 20, 30 years,
mm,
how much ever years you are gonna work with the company, or you're gonna start something of your own,
mm,
this is a
mm.
skill that is gonna help you out throughout your life right now, right?
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah,
I'm
yeah, yeah.
glad that you took out time for your own personal growth out of your
Mm.
professional work, because I remember you juggling as soon as you come back home at 8 o'clock
Yeah,
night. Again, you have to
yeah.
open the laptop, take up the meeting, have your dinner late night.
Mm,
You have
mm.
done a lot, so kudos to you, and
Thank
that's
you
the
so much.
result that we're able to see today.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
that's right.
awesome. So,
And I
Farah,
can't
I'm
be here without you.
thank you,
Yeah.
Farah.
Mm-mm.
So, Farah, I also want to know that how did you
Mm-mm.
find the entire structure and the format of the coaching program?
Yeah, okay. So I would say the daily practices that I mentioned earlier are something that really helpful.
Mm-hmm.
I think that is the core of the structure. You also gave the materials, online materials that are really good because it can be accessed
Right.
anytime, anywhere.
Anytime. Right.
I didn't need to have a session with you, because my schedule is quite packed. So
Right.
it's kind of hard for me to find a time, especially because the different time zone also. I'm in Indonesia right now.
Right. Right.
So the online videos are so helpful. I can watch anytime when I would like to watch it. And you also have, like the progression that you set, right? So in the first early days, as I remember, I did about 10 daily tasks, and then I finally was given the access to the materials. And
Right.
then I was, instructed by you to only watch the first video. So I really got the foundation. Yeah.
Right.
And,
Right.
and after watching the first video, I need to, like implementing what I learned in my daily tasks and also in
Right.
our sessions,
Right.
until you finally saw that I already was good enough. I already implemented well all of the foundation. Then you finally asked me to continue the next videos. So I think having it step by step is something that is really good for a
Right.
learner like me.
Right. Right.
Especially public speaking is so much new for everyone,
Right.
I guess.
Right.
For me also. So this kind of step by step method is really effective, I can say. Yeah, and then I also really like the way you asked me to be so much confident in the first place. I mean, before you told me anything about public speaking skills, you strengthened my confidence level.
Right.
And
Right.
yeah, and
We
I
worked on the
think,
foundation part completely. We did a
yeah,
lot of root cause analysis.
and I think about, as I remember about a week, we focus so much on confidence, on the foundational skills, and I think that is really beneficial for me, not only in my important thing that I mentioned, but also I think, yeah, as you mentioned, 20 years from now.
Wow, wow.
Yeah,
Amazing, amazing. Thank you so much, Farah. And the practice is very important because that's how you get
yeah,
the result, right?
yeah,
And
yeah,
that
yeah,
is something that is non-negotiable in my entire coaching
yeah,
program.
yeah,
And
yeah.
that's the main thing that the people are getting result because
Mm.
informations are everywhere. But the
Yeah.
accountability, the practice, the regular
Yes,
feedbacks, the mentors hand-holding support, these
that's
things
right.
gets the result, right? That is why we look forward for a mentor who can be there, who
Mm.
can stand us,
Yeah.
who can tell what is right, who can tell what is wrong, who can customize what is needed. Because when we both sat together, we had
Yeah.
customized a lot. I asked you with the form. I gave
That's
you a
right.
form. I
That's
told you
right.
fill the form, and I asked you
Mm.
that what are the challenges that you're facing. Mention it. So
Mm.
according to your challenges, according to your expectations, I had to tweak the program. I had to customize the
Yes.
program for you so that you
Yeah.
get the customized result as well,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yes, I
Yeah.
remember you strengthen a lot or focus a lot on the confidence
Right,
level of
right,
me because
right,
in the beginning, before we started our sessions, my confidence level is so low.
right, right,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
right,
It's
right.
about customization and it's really important. Yeah.
Very true, very true. Awesome.
Mm.
So, Farah, again, I remember last time you mentioned me in the program that after, during the program, you had to
Yeah.
give a presentation in your office,
Yeah.
and you did really well about
Yes.
that day you
Yes.
had mentioned. So, can you please share more about it?
Yeah, 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 yeah. So, as you all notice, we now in May, right, around May or April, it's the end of the first quarter in every company. So we
Hmm.
have, like quarterly update. And 2024, I guess, is a really important year for my company. And for the first quarter is like the beginning of this year. So as a senior program manager in my office, in my company, I needed to lead the meeting of this update. So all the chiefs in the company, all of the leaderships in the company were there, and I needed to present, not only lead but also present the company's updates from each of the goal and so on. And unlike the previous quarters that I had, I usually, repeat it several times on one sentence. And I also, like when someone asks to me, because it's quite impromptu, I was quite nervous. So I did not I did not answer it well. So although it's just a simple answer, it should be just a simple answer, but I answer it, like so complicated because I was just nervous. That's the reason. And after being in this program, my confidence level, as you know, being boosted so much, and I just these problems root cause is only my confidence level. And once it was boosted, not only that I can answer all of the questions in that meeting, but also articulate it well also during that meeting. Yeah. So people at that time in that meeting, as I remember, also felt my energy. I mean, I'm not bubbling, but when we have a different kind of energy, as you
Right,
said, coach,
right.
um, if we bring a positive energy, people are also in a positive condition and in a positive state. So instead of complaining on the company's problems at that time, people are being happy. Although we have challenges, I mean, our company have challenges. But yeah, we try to make the meeting happy because I'm trying to also bring my energy or my positive energy to the meeting at that time. Yeah.
Awesome, awesome. That's amazing. And I'm so glad the kind of transformation, like you have no idea how much I'm proud of you, Farah,
Thank
right?
you. Thank you.
So you
Yeah,
have put
because
that efforts.
yeah, you knew how me at the beginning, right?
But yeah, you did it. You did it. That's the
Yeah.
entire thing. That end of the day, there was no excuse from your end, and you did it. And I'm
Yeah.
glad. So I'm curious to know that now that you're
Mm,
presenting well at your office, what
mm.
does people have to tell about your and you and your confidence?
Yeah, 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 yeah. Okay, so as I know, people don't directly say to me, but my boss said that my communication is clearer now. Communication skills are getting better, and then as I know, this is just today that an HR in my office said that my grade is up. I mean, I'm being promoted.
Wow!
Yeah,
Congratulations, Farah.
yeah, and the review was actually during these several last weeks. So yeah, it might also because of this program. I mean, yeah, because as I mentioned earlier, every time we have bigger confidence, then it's we can go anywhere, right? Oh my God,
Definitely.
yeah.
Amazing, amazing. Good to know. I didn't know about this. You're telling me
Yes,
here in
just
the
today.
interview. Wow, that's a surprise for me again. Cool. Awesome. So I want to know from your end, Farah, that
Yeah.
why should one enroll for my public speaking program?
Yeah. Okay. So I think the biggest reason for all of you to apply to Coach Sujata's program is that it's really customized. I mean, every problem that you have, just say it first to Coach Sujata. And then if Coach Sujata feels that it can be solved by her, then just apply. I mean, I mean, my at that time I didn't even know what my problems are. So having a consultation with you made me know what my problems. And then
Right.
the good thing is that you can solve my problems, and it's really solved now. So not only that you will know your problems, Coach Sujata will also customize the program for you to solve that problem, right? And the thing about being the mentee of Coach Sujata is that Coach Sujata will not only teach you about public speaking. I learned a lot from her about business skills, about how to be a coach that like having a heart to heart support. Because Sujata is so supportive during my up and downs, not only because of the daily task. Daily task is one thing, but more importantly, all the challenges in my office. I also was sick, and so many things happening during our stations during my program. And if it is another coach that is not as supportive as Coach Sujata, I think I will not finish the program. So yeah, that's the second reason. Coach Sujata is so supportive, and you will feel the warm support from him. I call it warm because you will feel like there is someone that supports you for anything that you do. And yeah, I think that two reasons are the most important and unique factors that you will probably not find in any other program. Yeah,
Oh
customization
my God.
and supportive.
I'm like getting goosebumps right now. Thank you so much, Farah. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah. It's
sometimes this pushes, most of the time this pushes me
yeah.
a lot, that when my mentees are getting result, when my mentees are happy, and when
Mm-hmm.
I'm able to deliver what is required and what is needed for my mentees, that's one of the happiest moment, and that's what I call success for myself again.
Yeah, that's
So
right.
your success is my success, right?
Yeah.
So I'm so happy right now. Thank you so much for
Yeah,
everything. So Farah,
yeah,
what's the final message that you want to give to the people who look forward to enroll in my public speaking program?
yeah. I think my final message is all about the benefit. Yeah. So as I feel my confidence level is something that I really feel being benefited from this program. It is really boosted, and you know what I mean, like confidence is not only about speaking, presenting something, or talking to people, but more than that. I mean, you apply to new things, you do hard things, you face challenges, all all of those things can be done if you have if you have confidence, right?
Confidence, yes.
Yeah, and Coach Sujata teach me until now. I use present tense because until now and forever, I guess, using role modeling. I mean, I'm a kind of person that learn
Thank you, Farah. Hmm.
from a role model, and Coach Sujata not only tell about or teach about public speaking, but most importantly about her, like her confidence and her effort in doing so many, like mission in her life. So my final message is to just apply to this program. Any issues that you have, just tell Coach Sujata. Please know her in person. She's such a really great person and coach, because you will learn so many things from her. And the confidence level that you'll get in this program will directly be reflected in her and her life. I mean, like, she does so many things in her life, and it's because her confidence level, I guess. And you and I should copy her in this matter, I guess. Yeah. Yeah. That's all that I can say, Coach.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Farah. It was a pleasure again interviewing you in the success
Yeah.
story series. Thank you so much.
Thank
And
you
I
so
wish
much,
you
Coach.
all the best
Mm.
throughout your journey. And
Yeah.
anytime I'm still here, you can still reach out to me. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be here for as a mentor for you.
Yeah.
Okay. All the best. You do
Thank
well.
you.
Rock on. That's what we look forward for. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, Coach.